And it's still episode 10, remember?
Yes, I remember.
I'm sorry.
Right. Ow! How much room do you need?
I'm sitting cross-legged.
Well, move it that way a bit. I can't go any further.
Sorry.
Jesus. How can somebody so little take up so much room?
Alright, cheers.
God, right. Hello, and welcome to...
Episode 10.
Can you even see me there? Hang on a minute.
Oh no, don't get rid of it, because we just had a funny intro. I'll flip it back around then. Just stop looking at yourself.
Yeah, look, see? You can't see me. Right. Take up the whole goddamn couch.
Turn around a bit then.
I'll tell you what the problem is. That needs to go this way just a tad.
Well, there we go, see?
Okay.
Talk about how rubbish I am.
Well, you're taking up the whole settee. Whole couch, even.
To be fair, it's a small settee.
Yeah, it is very small.
Okay.
Too small for you to sit there cross-legged, obviously.
Time to start.
Right. I just blinded myself again.
I know, I did it too, don't worry, I can't see either.
Hello, and welcome to episode 10 of the Grab Bag Asian Horror Film Review. Ta-da! Since I went first last time, it's Meg's turn this time. So as she doesn't look in the bag,
this time,
as she reaches in the bag to grab it out. What'd you get?
Oh, I don't remember this one. Apartment 1303. You're going to have to explain this because I don't remember it at all.
This is really good. I think this came out around 2004, 2006. So I think they were playing on the idea of like The Shining and things like that, where there are some places that are just bad. In this one, in apartment 1303, everybody that moves there dies. And they either kill themselves or have some kind of really horrific accident.
Yeah.
And basically it's these people trying to figure out what's causing it, why it's haunted. Literally, the beginning of the film is you just getting to know these really lovely young Japanese people. And the one that's rented the apartment throws herself out of the window and dies. And it's everybody that moves in there dies.
I can remember that premise now that you're talking about it. But the actual movie, I don't remember anything about besides the final, I'm going to call it a boss battle because that's basically what it is.
Well, yeah,
when you're up against this woman.
Yeah.
You remember that? And they were like, it wasn't like anti-gravity, but they were on the floor.
Yeah.
And the dude was this scary woman was trying to pull her out of the window and stuff. I remember that, but I don't remember anything else about it.
It was kind of a weird film because it actually centered around, I think, two different people, and one of them was this crazy alcoholic woman that, excuse me, this crazy alcoholic woman who would chew on a bottle top.
Oh, no, that made her gums bloody.
Yeah.
That's that movie.
That's that movie,
okay, now I remember that bit.
And she was writing stuff on the walls, all this weird crap on the wall.
Yeah.
It was really weird. It's an odd film. It definitely deserves a look at. It hasn't got anybody in it of any name or note. It's not directed by anybody fantastic, but it is typical J-horror. It's good, and there's some bits in it that are really quite scary.
I mean, I think I like the idea of it. It's the idea that I remember, but I just don't remember anything about the movie. And usually when that happens with me, personally, I mean, it's because I've seen something that I really like the idea of it, but the movie, it didn't execute it as well as it could have, so I usually just kind of forget it and push it to the back of my mind. It's the only thing I can think with that. Or I haven't seen it very often.
I don't think you've seen it. I don't think you've seen it a lot.
Once, twice,
yeah,
which might be why.
And then not the whole film.
No.
So that's the first one. Next! Try not to look in the bag.
Is this part 1 or part 2?
This is part 1.
Yes!
Right.
It's the best part.
Chew on the curse.
Yes.
Your curse. This was the first ever...
Chew on. Oh, well, besides the short.
Yes.
Which doesn't really count.
Doesn't really count, because that was, I think, made as an experiment to see if this
I'm showing my nerdy side just then.
Yeah, well, we haven't watched every version of The Grudge since it's been out. No. Not. This is the original Grudge, the first one. Excuse me, sorry, I've got something caught in my throat.
Can't take you anywhere.
Okay.
Even the living room.
All dressed up, no place to go, right?
First part of a TV series.
Yes, and you know it's the very first ever iteration of Ju-On because the first ever one was actually called Ju-On the Curse and not the Grudge, which the Grudge was something that happened later on.
Yeah.
This was Takeshi Shimizu's first serious foray into this world of this house where a vengeful ghost who was very angry started killing everybody that had anything to do with the house.
Yes.
The effects in the film are top-notch, despite the fact that it was made straight for TV.
Yeah, because that was what I was going to say. This isn't actually a movie per se. It's like the It movie for TV, only a two-parter. I mean, it's one of those. It's quite long.
Yeah. And
it's been chopped in half. But really, it was just a TV
yeah.
film. I mean, you can tell by the way. I mean, the camera they use is so. It's like having someone's garage. It's really awful. Yeah. But none of that matters because what they had in this, and you see it all in the later movies.
Yeah.
But the kind of devices they use in this are just genius.
Yeah.
Who cares whether it looks perfect or not?
That's it. And it's as you watch these, if you're as big a geeky nerds or nerdy geeks as we are, you will rush out to watch every version of Ju-On that's out there. And as you go on, you see how he's taken ideas that were in this film first and then the second film later on, and he's just tweaked them a little bit each time to make it a bit scarier, that bit better.
But I have to say, because it's going to be hard to explain this, I guess, I think we've spoken about The Grudge before, haven't we? The DVD, have we gone through that one yet?
I don't think so. Okay,
well the basic idea, like Dad just said, was that, this... the idea that a grudge or a curse is born from an event that's very horrible and sort of painful and nasty. And it kind of breeds this new kind of ghost thing, which is also fantastic about The Grudge, which was kind of new, I think, anyway, besides Ringu, is that this ghost is not localized to one. Okay, it's tied to the house in the sense that that's where it's born from, but it follows you. These ghosts follow you. As soon as you cross the threshold, that is it. You are done. The grudge will find you.
You can be got anywhere.
Yeah.
You don't even have to have been in the house. Just know someone that went in the house.
Yeah, it's really awful.
And it will seek you out in broad daylight.
It changes the time on you.
Yeah, it's just absolutely fantastic.
And this was, in my opinion, the best Japanese iteration. Part 1 of the TV series. This even beats the feature-length movie. Japanese movie.
Yeah, the Japanese version of this, which was the Grudge, wasn't as good as this, but I don't feel this was as good as the remake with Sarah Michelle
Gellar. No. But I'm just saying out of the Japanese installments, that's my favourite. Because it's just so scary.
Yeah.
In the simplest of ways. And I will say, final statement, because I'll probably talk about this for ages, that I will say that in every single Grudge iteration there is a stair sort of walk, where she drags herself down the stairs.
Yeah.
This is the scariest one you will ever see, and she doesn't jerk around at all. Just trust me on this when I say that will give you nightmares. Same with the schoolgirl when she comes home.
Yeah.
This is scary, and like I said, it was only made for TV.
Yeah, and yet it's brilliant. This is the one to watch if you want to see where it all came from.
I would say if you love Japanese horror, don't die without seeing this. You will have failed yourself if you hadn't.
And I will warn you now, it's hard to find.
Yes.
We got this on RedSunDVD.com, which I don't think
exists anymore.
So you'll have to look around, but it's called Ju-On the Curse.
Yes.
So
get that right.
This is a definite one. Okay, your turn again?
Yay!
Don't look in the bag.
I wasn't, I didn't. It's kind of getting hard to wriggle around, really. It's not too much to grab.
We're having less riddle room.
Oh, it's the eye. Sorry,
Ooh.
We had a special cover, so there's no title on it right now, but...
What, the special cover?
I took it off.
Oh!
I just don't know where it is.
It was cardboard, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was really crap. So we have the eye.
The eye.
Oxide and Danny Pang.
Yes, the Pang brothers.
Yeah.
Absolute masters at this sort of genre.
And a classic movie.
Absolutely fantastic film. In a nutshell, a girl who's been blind since birth.
Yes, from what I remember.
If I remember correctly, a cornea transplant.
That's it, so she can see.
So she can see. And of course, like anything that's transplanted, it belonged to a living person who suddenly died, and then you get it. When she gets the eyes...
She starts seeing dead people.
Dead people, yeah, like, I see dead people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Except, yeah.
But there's
just creepy too.
Oh yeah, really. There's a scene in the elevator with an old man.
Yeah, I think what's fantastic about the movie, and I think it actually spawned from something, that the Pang brothers read a story about someone who just had this revolutionary eye surgery to make them see, and they've been blind, their entire lives, and they had sight for maybe a month, and they killed themselves. And the Pang brothers thought, suddenly their imagination went nuts, and they were like, what on earth did this person see that they were so afraid of, or didn't, whatever. And what is so good about this is, and we've spoken about this, haven't we, that the character who's had the eye transplant, she doesn't know that what she's seeing is wrong.
Yeah.
Because she's never seen before. Like, there's a fantastic bit, you remember, with the doctor?
Yeah.
And he's trying to teach her how to see things with her eyes and not with her hands.
Yeah.
Because he holds, what is it, a stapler?
What's this, a stapler or a compass? One or the other.
Some kind of thing. And he picked it up and he said, what is this? And she went to reach out for it and said, see, that's what we've got to do.
Yeah.
We've got to rewire you to know what you're seeing from just looking at it.
Yeah, and that is the genius of
the
Pang
whole
brothers.
thing. Oh yeah. And
They did trot it out very slowly.
The
first disconcerting moment, and we know it's disconcerting because we know it's not normal.
But she doesn't.
She doesn't. Is on a bus as she's coming back from the hospital.
Oh yeah, sister's driving her.
Yeah,
That's it, yeah.
That's it. Not a bus. It's sister's driving.
She looks out the window.
There's these dead people.
No, there's this one dude. They're on a main road.
Okay, yeah, one guy.
And this one guy, it's such a drama. He's
Whoa!
got a penchant for the dramatic. There's all these dead people everywhere.
Actually, just one guy.
She looks out the window and there's this random dude in a suit. And he's just walking in the middle of a busy road.
Yeah.
And she looks at it and obviously gets a hint that something is perhaps, it makes her look.
Yeah.
But she doesn't freak
doesn't
out
realize,
or
it's
doesn't
not
think
real.
that no one else
Yeah.
is looking either. It's just, and that's just the genius of
Yeah.
it, is that, she doesn't know these people are dead.
No.
Okay, we get a clue most of the time,
Yeah.
but following her journey and seeing her slowly come to the realization that actually she's not seeing things that are there,
Yeah.
and it's not normal, it's just half the fun.
Yeah, it's brilliant. There's a scene where she decides to take a class.
Oh, calligraphy.
Calligraphy class, yeah.
You're sitting in my chair.
You're sitting in my
I don't like it.
Absolutely give you goosebumps for hours. It is a fantastic film. The ending was a little bit unexpected to me. I didn't think it was actually going to end that way.
Yeah, if I'm really honest, I didn't like the way the whole story went at the end. Because I kind of felt like it should have ended way before it did. I was kind of bored with it by the end. But it's so amazing and it's such a classic. You can't really miss it.
No. And it's about the Pang brothers. I mean, they even work well when they're making a film not in their native language. Because I can't talk. Can't sentence properly.
Yeah.
They made the film The Messengers, which was all American cast and was so scary.
Yeah.
The Pang brothers just really have horror down to a T.
And also as well, if you really love movies, I mean, to the tiniest degree, and look at everything from cinematography to visuals to the score or the colour or anything, anything really. You'll notice that the best thing about the Pang brothers and what makes them really famous is these off-key shots.
Yeah.
That what they really like to do is really zoom up on part of your face, so you're in focus, and it's that extreme close-up, you can see all the flaws of the face, and there's something going on in this fuzzy fashion in the background,
out of focus fashion,
which is what the elevator scene is all about. And if you really love cinematography, keep an eye out for those shots because they really do make the film so interesting and quite crooked to watch. Yeah. It's great.
It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So this is our 3 films.
Yes.
Let's see. Apartment 1303, which Megan didn't remember very well, and which I can't give away too much about, otherwise it's going to be spoiler heaven.
Yeah.
So it's a good one. It's worth watching.
Yeah. Is it really worth watching, or is it just one that if you see it,
Yeah, okay, we'll say that.
Like
if you see it, watch it. If you don't see it, don't hunt for it.
No.
It's not that good, but it's pretty good.
Exactly.
Next one is Ju-on the Curse.
To see.
Gotta see.
If you don't watch it, I might come and Grudge all over you.
Yeah, exactly. It's before you shuffle off this mortal coil, watch this film.
You have to.
Yeah. And lastly?
The Eye.
The Eye.
And this one, you should watch, I would say, because it is a classic.
Yeah.
It's from that, it's a great film. It kind of loses its way a bit, I think, through the last
last
sort of few frames.
of it,
But I mean, for all the iconic scenes in it, like the elevator, I mean, you love Asian films, you want to start collecting or you want to start watching all the ones that are like, you know, have made big noises in the past. Then go for this one.
Because I mean, that's, bottom line is, these two are like iconic, groundbreaking, fantastic. Gotta watch them if you're a fan of the genre.
Yeah.
End of story.
If it wasn't so late right now, I'd want to watch the Grudge.
Yeah, I would too. Or at least talk for another hour about both of them.
Yeah.
Really fantastic films. So, that's us this week.
Yes.
We will see you next week when we do another episode 11.
Yes.
So,
Bye.
bye.